Hey guys, welcome to another live trading video. So you can see about 30 seconds until the bell. Today's market was pretty choppy. I'll be honest, it just wasn't, we didn't see that much follow through. I got faked out later on in the day. Took 2 trades today. Finished up the day only like $5 after commissions, so whatever. The last trade though sort of just faked me out. So a lot of stocks today just popping up, but they're not really doing much. It pops up and it either doesn't break through or it breaks through, but then doesn't really give us a second move. So you see here, watching a couple of stocks. RGSC was CNET. I couldn't trade CNET, and so it was restricted 1-to-1 in SureTrader, so I couldn't do much with that. I just had it up on my level 2 just so I could look at the price action. RGSC didn't really, you can see the chart there on the right side, just really messy, not really much happening there. No clean setups. And so I'm going to fast forward here. My first trade was around there we go, GBR, a few minutes after the bell. So I'm going to rewind back a little bit. So GBR over $2. You see I got it up right there. Over 2 would be the break of the whole dollar. And so I'm in at 2 right there. Unfortunately, I sold this pretty quickly. It's very frustrating for me because you can see right here, it dips back down for a second below $1 or below $2, but then it surges back up to 220, 225. That would have been a really nice spot to sell up there, and as opposed to 205. So that would have given me a more than 20-cent win, which would have been fantastic. That would have been about a little over $100. That would have been a little bit over $100. And so you can see right here, it's kind of forming a doji candle. And so this is what I mean, just not the cleanest price action today. Definitely lots of fighting between the buyers and the sellers. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit more. Well, I'll leave it playing. I'll leave it playing for now. I don't get back into GBR. That's the last time I traded this stock, and I'm not even sure if it went any higher than this. Let's just watch it and see. I'm pretty sure it just sells off though, right here. So I'm thinking about it. You can see I adjust my entry right there. That would be high of day. So I've got my mouse over the buy button, but we're not going to get to that point. There's just so much resistance up there. These sellers are just weighing the stock down. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for GBR. I'm just going to fast forward a tiny bit so you can see, it's flat, and then sort of just begins to fade off there. So that was it for GBR. RGSC, watching that again. Few stocks popping up on the momentum scanner. VTVT. Nothing though. My next trade was actually around 10:30. I'm going to fast forward. It was CYCY, or CYCC rather. So you can see right here, and this is kind of a testimony to today's stock. Trading today's market, at least with the low cap stocks. I mean, look at these 3 dojis in a row, a 4th doji, 5 dojis, all within, a less than 10-minute period of time. That should have been a really good indicator to me that this stock wasn't prepared to move. But you'll see the price action coming up here in a second, in a few minutes. It looks like it's about to break. And the volume's pouring in. Let me just fast forward to that spot right there so you can see. It's around 10:30, so there we go. So watch this price action here. You got a lot of sellers right here, but we're just slamming through those sellers. Look at that. So I take an entry here at 92, right? Because look at that bid stack right there. Look at that. I mean, it looks like it's almost about to halt, you know? But we just can't break through. We can't. I mean, it's just that's so annoying. So I'm trying to sell right here. I'm recognizing, okay, the amount of buying that just, you know, went through. Let's go back just a little bit so we can see the volume here that went through. So right here, we're at about 340,000 shares of volume, okay? Watch how fast volume just pours in. So once the buying starts to pick up, just watch the volume right here. Watch how fast it starts to pick up. And then watch the level 2, watch the time in sales. You'll see a ton of green going through. I mean, you've got 20,000 share sellers, 14,000 share sellers, another 12,000 share seller, another 15,000 share seller. Right? And the fact that we broke through all of that, man, we should have at least popped over $2. And that was what I was anticipating, was the pop over $2. Got in at 192. Break over $2, possibly sell like 205, 206, you know, for a nice 14, 15 cent win. And so I think it should be happening soon. I'm just going to let it play out for a second. So watch the volume right here, okay? Watch how fast it goes up. Just fast forward a tiny bit. So you can definitely see volume coming in. You know, we're almost double the amount of volume that we were just a few minutes ago. And you can see people buying. We've got a lot of buyers, people buying up these sellers right here sitting on the ask. And so I'm confident. I am very confident about my entry at 193. So you see all this buying coming through? Look how fast the volume's going up. See this bid stack right here? We're tearing through these sellers sitting on the ask. Look at that. Look at that bid stack right there. I mean, it looks like it's about to halt, right? I get in at 92. It ends up making a high of only 93. And so there I am trying to sell on the ask, right? So you can see me canceling my orders, trying to get back in. Sitting on the ask. And I'm out. Okay. So 2-cent loss. Just very disappointing. You know, I was expecting a lot more out of CYCC. Just super disappointing that didn't really break through like I was anticipating. So that's really about it today, guys. You know, I'm getting my order prepared again just in case this does break through, right? And I think my next entry would be at $2 just to be sure that it broke through. So that's really about it though. Those are my 2 trades today. You can see up here, $20 in commissions, $25 after losing $10 in that trade, leaves me with just $5 for the day. So I would much rather be in the green $5 than in the red $5. So tomorrow I'll open up at about $1,109. So that's fine. You know, if I can just continue to be red, even if it's small red days, then that's much better than like last week. You know, last week I had a pretty terrible week where we had 4 trading days last week, and I was red 3 out of the 4. So, you know, so far this week I'm doing good. I've got 2 green days under my belt. My goal is just to close this week all green days. Even if it's a small green, that's fine. So that's it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another live trading recap video. and hopefully I capture some good trades so I can show you guys here on the live trading recap. All right, so take care, guys. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.